Well, the Modern Warfare beta is out and it has absolutely blown me away. A bit of background, I've been playing Call of Duty since COD 4. I've been playing it religiously up until around Modern Warfare 3. Around that point I dropped off. The game just didn't capture me the way it used to. I felt like they were just recycling the same thing over and over again. And over the past few years I haven't played a Call of Duty like I used to. I've bought every one, but it never really captured my attention. The COD 4 remastered one kind of got me interested, up until they started playing around with it and added some microtransactions, which really just threw me off it, and I just haven't played a Call of Duty religiously like I used to. So when this game was announced in the summer, I was really excited to play it. But while saying that, I had to remember it was Call of Duty. I've been disappointed for the past maybe 5-6 years. And then when the first few gameplays got released of this, I was very unsure about it. I wasn't sure about the new engine. It looked a lot like Rainbow Six and Counter-Strike. I was very unsure in the direction they were trying to take this game. But the more information that got revealed, the more kind of excited I got again. They announced 10v10, 32 versus 32, and then I believe a 50v50 mode has also been announced. So really during the development of this game is kind of being a roller coaster of emotions. So I had to try out the beta. I pre-ordered it, got my early access, and I've not been disappointed with what I've received so far. So even with this just being the first weekend of the beta, they haven't been slow about changing things. The first notable thing is the minimap. A lot of people were unsure about it. I didn't mind it. I thought it was a new idea, a fresh idea. Basically, if you don't know, they decided to remove the minimap altogether from the game. That lasted for maybe one day until they came up with a perfect solution. Now, the minimap is there, so you still have your bearings on where the map is, but the red dots don't show up when you shoot. So that now eliminates the necessary need to always have a silencer. They've been updating this game daily and making sure that's running as smoothly as possible. I'm very impressed with how active they've been with this game. As for the gameplay, they have such a balanced mix of nostalgia. It does feel like a Modern Warfare. I can't put my finger on exactly which one it feels like, but it does have implements of each Call of Duty. And with that, it made it just so easy for me who hasn't played properly in 5 years to just jump back into this game. It does feel new, it feels fresh, it doesn't feel like the same recycled thing. As I said, it has a balance of nostalgia, but doesn't mean it's the exact same game again. You can really feel this new engine. It feels very realistic. The guns really have a kick. They sound incredible. The sound changes depending on what environment you're in. If you're indoors, you'll hear the bullets echo. You'll see the smoke come up from the guns, and they're really gone through a big effort to make this game feel realistic. The colours aren't bright and childish like they used to. They're kind of more of a darker colour, and it feels so much more realistic. And in that sense, it feels a lot like COD 4. The map design is a bit random. It's not like a tree alleyway map design that we're used to. It's a lot more random. When getting around these maps, you really have to use your imagination. There's a lot of spots you may think you can't get into. There's some spots where you can jump up onto a barrel and then jump onto a tank, and then you get into a building, which is a really powerful position in the map, which I love. They're rewarding the players that kind of use their imagination. And that will be big at the start of the game, but once the game develops on, a lot of people are going to learn about these spots, and they won't be as powerful as they are now. The weapon design is incredible. The level of customization you can go to is just mind-blowing. It's been such a long time coming. You can change the barrel you're going, you can put on a muzzle, a silencer, you can change the magazine, the optics, the stock. I've heard someone say that you won't find someone else in a game with the exact same gun as you, which I believe it. There's just so much customization that can go into your gun. It really gives the gun so much character because you level up that gun with you. You start off and none of the guns are incredible when you first start off, but as you level up they really become more and more powerful. The one thing I haven't seen too much of in the beta is the kill streaks. They kind of left them locked and you don't really touch them all that much, which I'm not too sure how some of them are going to work. Like one of them is a tank, and on this map you're seeing right now is quite small. It might possibly just be the smallest map in the game. I don't know how a tank's going to work on such a tight and small map. As far as negative things go in this game, I don't see a lot of big issues. The one issue I have is the leaderboard doesn't give enough details. It doesn't show how much times you died. Sometimes it does, sometimes it shows you how many assists you have, but that's it. I would like a leaderboard that shows how many times I've captured a flag, how many times I've defended a flag, how many times I've got an important kill while capturing a flag. There's no leaderboards on the beta in terms of worldwide. There's no KD, there's no win to loss, which I hope isn't the case with the full game, because these things are very important in making Call of Duty what it is. People love tracking their stats, they love seeing what their KD is, they love working on their KD and seeing how they can get better. If they aren't in this game, I think it's going to really affect the lifespan of this game. Big question a lot of people have is this game going to be the thing that brings Call of Duty back? Which I believe it could be. For the past few years, everything has been just in the right direction. Everything's been a step in the right direction. This game is more than just a step in the right direction. This could be the game. And Infinity Ward need to know how powerful this game actually is. This is going to get a lot of attention. If they continue updating it, then they could have a real beast on their hands. This could be a Call of Duty that's remembered for a long time. Like COD 4, like Modern Warfare 2, like Black Ops. This could be huge.